NFR 445 Live is sponsored by Virgin Hotels Las Vegas. Join us for nightly live performances, viewing parties, and dining specials. Complimentary shuttle service available to and from Thomas and Mack Center.
Five days down, 5 to go at the Wrangler Nationals Finals Rodeo here at the Thomas and Mack Center. NFR 445 is live, courtesy of the Las Vegas Review-Journal. I'm your host, Harry Ruiz, and my special guest today is Logan Medlin, all the way from New Mexico. Logan, a team roper, welcome back to Las Vegas. How does it feel being back out here at the Thomas and Mack?
Feels great. Anytime you get to come to Las Vegas in December to rope for this much money, it's a blessing, and I'm just glad to be here.
It's your third time here at the NFR in Las Vegas, but his first time participating at the National Finals Rodeo was in Texas. So it's pretty much two first times for you, 2020 and 2021. Which one did you enjoy the most?
I would have to say Las Vegas. You grow, as a little kid, you just dream about getting to rope at the NFR. It's something I wanted to do since I was a little kid, and Vegas is what you always had in mind, inside the Thomas and Mack, and hearing the fans roar whenever you make a good run. And Arlington was special because it was my first NFR, but when we came to Vegas, that's what I had always hoped it would be, and it's a lot of fun.
Social distancing existed, not a jam-packed crowd out there at Globe Life Field. Here, you have a jam-packed crowd every night. How does it feel seeing so many fans in the stands?
Yeah, it's awesome. The fans feed off of what they see in the arena, and it makes you want to put on a good show for them. Yeah, Arlington was a lot of social distancing, kind of in and out. You didn't really get to see anybody or any family that even came to watch, but Vegas, I've had family coming in and out all week, and still the rest of the week I've got more coming in and leaving, and so every night after the rodeo we get to go have dinner with them and kind of see everybody, and that's been nice.
Second generation roper. His father participated in the NFR here in Las Vegas in 1991 and 1996. How special does it feel being able to continue that legacy of your father and now you being in the NFR?
Yeah, that's something. My dad was my idol. That's who I always wanted to be like. And he, I think he did it the right way. He rodeoed for a long time, and whenever me and my sister got old enough to start participating and stuff, he took a step back and quit rodeoing and let us have our time. And I can't thank him enough for that. Probably without him doing that, I don't know if this would have been something I would have got to pursue and do for myself. But yeah, it's something that I've wanted to do. I remember coming here when I was a little kid the second time, and this is all I've ever wanted to do. People ask what you want to be when you grow up. You could look back at my kindergarten papers, and it would be, this is what I wrote down. This is what I wanted to do.
And you're also an exemplary father and a husband. I heard that family and roping, that's it. That's all for you, right?
Yeah. I got my wife, Breely, and my little girl, Cameron. Cameron's 2.5, and she's, minding her mother's world, and she's number one priority, and everything else kind of falls in behind after that. But yeah, family and rodeo is what the Medlins are about, and that's what it's going to be about.
Now being out here in Las Vegas, being in the NFR, rooted in New Mexico, how much is New Mexico is important for you in your career? You live now in Texas, but New Mexico is what rooted you.
Yeah, New Mexico's home. I've lived in Texas for 8 or 9 years now, but man, I still ride behind the New Mexico flag and the Grand Entry. That's home. My family's ranched out there for many, many generations, and that's where I'll always call home, and I'll try to represent New Mexico with class and do my best that I can.
You see a lot of disciplines where it's just one guy going out there and competing for himself. You're a team roper. It's not just you. You got a partner that you're working with. How different is that of an experience being out there at the Thomas and Mack with someone else that you depend on each other?
Right. Yeah. As him, same for me. We both rely on each other to feed our families, and this is what we do to make a living. And so, there's a whole nother side of it that you have to do your job not only for you, but you're also, helping provide for his family too. And so there's there's some pressure with that, but that's what we knew whenever we signed on to do this. And we have a good run. We have good chemistry together, and we've roped for 2 years now, plan on roping next year, and I'm excited to see what happens.
Third NFR, what's your goal right now?
My goal is to I know this is kind of a vanilla answer, but I really just try to take it one day at a time. I don't even look about what the standings are at or anything right now. I just take it one day at a time. My job is to try to catch steer by 2 feet, and that's all I'm worried about right now is catching the 6th one by 2 feet, and I'll worry about tomorrow.
I was talking right now with the very helpful PR folks from the NFR that it's like, hey, it could be tiring, right? 10 days in a row. We're in today number 6. How tiring is it for you?
Yeah, it can be very tiring. By the time you go to the rodeo and you go spend time with friends and people that come in after the rodeo, and then get up and you got to have obligations for signings and stuff tomorrow, or at the convention center and meet fans, and then to wrap it all up and come back and do it all over again that night at the rodeo. I mean, it does take a toll, but I'm fortunate enough to have a good support system that they kind of work around my schedule and allow me to get away from time to time and kind of rest up.
And that was your passion. That was what you wanted to do, so it doesn't feel like work, right?
Right, yeah. I mean, that's a small price to pay to get to do what you love to do, and I mean, people save up all year to come out here to watch this rodeo and meet us contestants. I mean, that's the least we can do is put on a good face and meet them and congratulate them for getting to come out here. And I mean, I feel like that's the least us rodeo athletes can do.
And they appreciate you, the rodeo community, the Las Vegas community that are able to meet you guys and watch you guys do your thing. Logan, thank you so much for your time, and good luck the rest of the way, man.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, Logan, an amazing guest, an amazing story. If you want to hear more stories, stay tuned here for NFR 445 live from the Thomas & Mack Center. We'll be here all the way through Saturday with every single day of action of the NFR. If you want to learn more about the National Finals Rodeo, go to lvrj.com/NFR. We will see you here tomorrow at 4:45. I'm Harry Ruiz. Have a fantastic night, Las Vegas.
NFR 445 Live is sponsored by Virgin Hotels Las Vegas. Join us for nightly live performances, viewing parties, and dining specials. Complimentary shuttle service available to and from Thomas & Mack Center.
Virgin Hotels Las Vegas. Us unstoppable.